Greetings. Happy New Year. Here we are. It's January 1st, 2024. Start of a new year, start of a new season. So we're going to be doing little things a little different this year with the channel. I'm just going to document life. It's going to be the life of Jed's, basically Justin, whatever. Call me whatever you want. The dude, the guy, whatever. I would love to say motorcycles are life because they're great and awesome and I enjoyed them, but it's really not the case anymore. Finished up last season with a measly 12,000 miles, which is not good for what I was doing before, which was like 35, 40,000. But I have a daughter and, you know, that's the priority. And that's really what life's all about for me right now, is the being a parent aspect and teaching her, showing her the ropes. She's not even 2 yet, and we've got her talking and learning things and working with me and understanding fire and wood and how to like just get by here in Vermont, where we live, where I live. So yeah, today we're cycling Vermont style. So that's today's theme. So we got a couple of cool projects in the works. Like I said, not all motorcycle related. It's going to be kind of like everything related. I've got my 2001 Honda Insight that I've tried very desperately. I've tried very, very hard on rebuilding packs and getting it reset, and the pack failed again. The IMA system's all screwed up. So we're just turning it into a car. So I've got to turbocharge that car. So we're going to do a turbo on it. I've got the turbo parts. That's going to be a whole other episode of turboing a 2001 Honda Insight hybrid. Well, it's not a hybrid anymore because, let's just face it, I'm going to say it out loud. The IMA system of the Hondas are just bad. They did it right with the Prius. They did not do it right with the Hondas. Especially my Insight. Like, there's some hardcore fans, and I'm sure I'm going to get some flack for people that actually have subscribed to my channel to learn about the Insight. I'm not a fan of the IMA system. I'm sure if I found a good running car that wasn't infested with mice, it would be a decent vehicle. No, not so decent, but reliable. It starts, goes, and still gets like 55 miles a gallon without the IMA, without the hybrid. So basically that's what I'm running it. I'm still using the IMA motor as a generator, so use it as a backup generator for the house. Put a 5,000 watt ultra fine sine, whatever it is. You don't want the modulated sine that looks like a square. You want the fine sine. That's the one you want. So yeah, so we got that project coming down the pipe. I've got to do some work on the $1,000 bike challenge. My Ninjav 250, I'm going to probably end up becoming the Ninjav 454 project. So I'm looking at getting an old 454 LTD and putting that motor in to the Ninja 250. So it's a 454 Ninjav. Yeah, I'm going to rip up them roads. It's just the 250 is so dang small for, like, you load it up, you go camping, and you're like, this sucks. There's no torque. Loaded, gunning it, all she's got. And it's like, you got to spin it. And it's a great little 250. Like, I'm going to get it wrong. That 250, that Ninja 250, 6-speed 250, it's the fastest 250 I've ever owned. I've owned a lot of 250s. In fact, I have two. And the sidecar rig's technically a 250. So, Ninjav, gonna be a 454. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I'm hauling, and I got the 1,000 bike challenge that's coming up. So I'm gonna do that project. Need to put a new starter relay in the GS1000. That stopped to work. That's a typical problem. You know, you got 70s bikes from the late 70s, early 80s. Those GS 1000s, they're awesome, but the relays, starter relays, definitely crap out. Mine has crapped out. It likes to click, but not like to deliver electricity into the starter system. So, bye-bye. What else is going on? Yeah, so I got that project. I got to put that in. Thinking March. March is coming up. Just around the corner. That's in February, March, 3 months, 90 days. Nah, maybe close to 100. But I'm going down to Florida. I'm going to go see the Amen Moto dudes. Hopefully, for a couple days. I'm going to end up taking the trailer. Wife and I were looking at flights. And, yeah, we're not going to spend money on flights right now. It's going to look at like $2,000 to fly down. So, no, we're going to be trailering, driving. And I'm going to probably load mystery bike on the trailer. I don't know which one I'm going to take yet. Goldwing runs, the GL 1500. You can't fit it on the trailer. You have to strap down the ramp, hitch it all the way so we can go where we need to go. But it looks ridiculous because it doesn't fit on that trailer. But I might take the wing because the wing starts and goes because it's a Honda. That's what Hondas do. They just run. And I don't know what happened. I think I turned old. I am officially turning 40 in like 4 days, 3 days, whatever. And I'm now just don't care how fast my bike is. And I don't care. All I really care about is not working on it. Don't have time to ride. Definitely don't have time to work on things. So, yeah, run it, dude. Just put gas in it. I put stable in it, and just I'm pretty sure that carburetor needs to be rebuilt. It is getting sour, but yeah, maybe I'll do a prod. Maybe I'll do that as a video. Who knows? I also got Simon's BSA 441 thingy. So Simon's BSA 250, he took that to the $1,000 bike challenge thing, Bob, that we did in southern Vermont. Bike broke down on him. I think the shifter linkage broke or something. Poor bastard. He spent way more than $1,000 on like the transmission. Probably, I think he spent like that for like the Conrod or something. I don't know. Anyway, so the 250 he bought and put together, it wasn't enough power anyways, and then it broke. So the first time I saw it was in the back of a truck when we were down in Mass. I think northern Mass, northwestern, that side, New York side of the state. And yeah, poor bastard. So we've got this new build he got a 400cc single, which I think it's a 440 single. So, and it's a Triumph or a BSA or whatever. So I'm sure it runs horribly rough. Smooth as 80 grit sandpaper. I bet that's just buttery smooth as bad butter. I don't know. But we're going to watch him build that. So I got his footage that's going to be coming out on Jed's Moto. So keep that eye on the life of Jed's or whatever. I don't know. I'm going to rename the channel, guys. It's going to be different because my life is different. Motorcycles are not life for me anymore. And I appreciate all those who subscribed. But we're still going to do motorcycle stuff. We're still going to be doing things. But I have some other things to do. Like I got to do car stuff. You know, I got to do the CVT fluid on the Subaru. You know, I got things to do, and I'll let you guys come around. So anyways, I'm going to start this recycling. Using some old, really old two-stroke gas. My old man gave me this. Look at it. It's like, oh, varnish. It's orange. Nice. That should go. Keep that out. It's been out for 2 years now. All right, let the recycling begin. Wow. That's covered in gas, and look how slow it's going. Pretty sure that wasn't going to run and make a vehicle run. Don't worry about the grass and the leaves. We only got like, I'm not kidding you, 8 inches of rain last week. And then it froze. So the ground is as hard as a rock and filled with moisture. So that fire not only has to thaw the ground, but then boil out all the water and then catch the ground on fire. But it's my little fire pit. I made that. Some cement blocks and stuff and benches. Did that too. Wife hates it. Told me the other day. She told me to make one. Wife's an interior designer, so that means my life is a constant home project. Well, could be. Not always. Looks like the recycling's getting a little out of control, so I gotta get back to it. So, your house ain't a home until you have a dog. That's fact. So, I just put the wood splitter away yesterday. Mainly, this house is pretty cool. Built in the Civil War era. It was like 1860, I think it's 1850 something. So, it's old. It means it's really hard to heat sometimes. And she likes the wood heat the best. So, it's pretty cool. I like the fact that I live in a real, like a Vermont home. Like, this is what it is. New England, we've got houses and stuff that, like, been around for too long, some of them. And, but luckily mine's okay. It's all right. Got vinyl siding on it, so it doesn't look old. Keep the lead in. Not let it get in the yard. Stay on the house. That's what vinyl's for. And yeah, that's the shop. That is not, we're not going into that today because you could see there's a box in there. I don't know what that is. My wife threw it in there. And next thing you know, it's like, dude, I need to do things. I can't. Not good. It's work. It's the worst kind of work, cleaning. I'd also recommend to get a dog and you have a lot of vermin and you don't like to do the deed yourself, just get a terrier. That's what they're designed for. She's a good dog. She's pissing. But she's half chocolate lab, half pit bull terrier. She likes to chase the rodentia, which is good because I don't have the time, nor do I want to get them. But look, she's digging up a chipmunk right now. Good dog. All right, since, you know, you all think this is still a motorcycle channel, here's my girls. This is my 79 GS 1000. Just cover off here. You know, get the cover off because I'm doing the relay. So this was the original. So I had to get it moving, and I installed this this relay here. This is the original. Get it out of there, that barn special. So didn't use the starter, just hot wired it, but with class. No one was pretty discreet. Anyone could start that bike, but you can tell I got to do the relay here. It's a good bike. It's 1000G means it's comfy and ride all day, but got that old AMA super bike, West Cooley power when you want it. Oh, better move my key so I don't forget it. There we go. And then the old Bonnie. Just going to see what we got going on here. 103,830 miles. Like I said, I don't ride it very much anymore, boys. Rolled it 100,000 miles after 3 years of ownership, and it's just been a slow and steady process. Getting the miles on it. I got some bags on it. Oh, it's got Triumph. This came off an old trophy, I think. I don't know what I stole that thing off. Nice rattle can job. You know, because it was green and I needed it to be black to match the Bonnie. But this might be the one to take down to Florida. And those, so I'm still on the bikes. It's all set. Good night, ladies. See you later. Anyone want a GS300 engine? Come get it. It's yours. It's been out. It's been seasoning for a couple years. Not sure if it runs, but starter's probably good. Maybe. Don't know. Stator. That's GS hit or miss thing. So, you know, probably a 20% chance that it works. Because most GSs get sidelined because the stator stops working. And most people don't know what to do in that situation. So, it's a cool little twin. It's actually a little 8-valve twin. The square cam covers things may let you know that there's 2 intakes per cylinder and 2 exhausts per cylinder. Also means that it likes to beat the heck out of those valves, and not the best valve train Suzuki ever thought of. Won't lie. Going to the main barn here, and you can see it's all winterized in here. So I've got my tires for my cars. Those are summer tires because here in Vermont you need 2 tires. Monkey 250, CBR 250R swap. And trust me, it sounds a lot faster than it really is. Got a sidecar on it. I got the baby seat adapter, so I can take the kid around, show her the ropes, show her the trails. And there's the Nidge Ave 250 in the back. And then you're like, what's that, Jed? So I don't remember you having a Virago, and I don't. This is a buddy's bike. I'm probably going to put together, and I'll do a little video on that. Putting it together for the spring. I have no idea if it runs. The tires are all flat. Let's see. Get through here. Also got some CB450 engines and sap. That's sap line. Sap, you know, just in case if I want to tap my trees. Won't happen. No time. But there it is. The Virago. Tires are flat. It's in good shape. Throttle doesn't move. That's always good. Yeah, brakes. Who knows if they work? Let's see. Oh, we got brake pressure. I probably just seized them. Oh, this is a 1100 V-twin. Sorry, the lighting's bad in here, fellas and fellettes. And whatever else you identify as. You're all welcome here. I don't care. Don't tread on anyone. That's what I say. It's got a wonderful 32,796 miles. 207 miles on that last ride that guy went on. Probably not. Cool tack. Very VMAX, like old, like the first gen VMAX. She won't move like a VMAX. So we got all sorts of keys here. Clutch. Oh, that don't work. Oh yeah, that's bad. Looks like he remember the guy brought it in with some vice grips for the clutch. Let's see here. I don't even want to know. That's what we're looking at. Oh yeah. Use that on your deck. Stain the wood. That's varnish. That's gonna be fun. You're probably gonna need carburetor cleaning. My favorite. But the customer wants it cleaned up. For the spring, he wants to sell it. He got it for a song and somehow convinced me to hold it for him and do the work on it, which is fine. I'll do that. I like working on the rigs like this. Viragos, for the most part, suck. They're junk. The only reason I told him it was a good idea was this is like the last year. I want to say it's like a 93 or 4, which very much like the old Vulcan 750s, which you know I've worked on a couple times. I worked on one last year. I actually don't think I made a video of it, but and brought it back to life for a buddy. And that was the payment, was the GL15. My buddy's like, here, just take this 1506 Goldwing, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Don't mind that. That needs to go away. I need to get scrap. Think I need to do is buy a junk car, fill it full of metal, and then bring it down and get some money for it. Probably like a few $100 worth of steel. There's some GS 1000 frames in the back. Not gonna get any money for those unless I get the title for them, and I don't care about that. Here in Vermont, we don't need titles. So, yeah, that's the back. Let's go take a look at the front. I'd pull this out, take a look at it, make sure everything's still there. It'll be fun. Frozen. Oh, nice. This isn't mine. So a customer brought this off, said need a water pump. Pull it off the trailer, has no brakes, has no battery, has no nothing. Well, it has battery, it's dead. So all it needs is a water pump. Runs. And I said, when was the last time it ran? He's like, a couple seasons ago. 2012, boys. Couple seasons. Times 5. 2012. It expired. Last time it was on the road. I love it when customers do that. So, and then goes, oh, I'll just give me a tab and I'll pay up. So, there's another project. I'm not going to touch it this year. The guy kind of doing it as a nice thing to do. He originally had a CB900 and it was done. Valves blown, done. He wanted me to drop the motor and, pay to get the motor rebuilt. And I'm like, well, could do a good engine, but there's no needs. Wheel bearings, brakes, it was bad. Just like this guy is not great. Needs work. So I'll probably, this is the best. No brakes. These are all seized up. No rear brake. It's fine. You don't need those things. Good engine, good compression, you just engine brake it. So, onto that. And this is my little lean-to I'm building. You get a galvanized steel frame. And, well, maybe I'll do some more videos of this. But I'm going to put corrugated steel on that. I'm going to, put some ties in and do it correctly. I didn't know what I was doing. I was building. What's he doing? I don't know. He's building. That's what he's doing. So, it's nicer now because the snow was originally coming off this and pinching here, and then snow was coming into here, and now there's no snow. Well, there's any snow anyways. It's only 31 degrees, 28 degrees today. But that's a Goldwing. There she is. GL 1506, old dirty bird, is what I call her. Good bike. Love it, actually. It's probably one of the best bikes I've ever owned. I love it. Cruise control. It's an 88. First year. Vintage. Loaded. It's got, let's see here. I got 82,814 miles. I think I bought it with 70, or got it with 70 something thousand. It's been the bulk of the riding. It's been on that. And then this is the old blower. Thing's junk. Got it for free. Fixed it up. It runs okay. As you can tell here, I've got the special penny nail cotter pins. These things right here work great. Easier to get out is when they shear. Because these cotter pins, when they shear, don't like to come out. But these penny nails, they come out. So, when the state rips up the highway and screws up my good riding in the spring, and I eat it up and freeze it, and I don't break it. So, it works good. Well, here's the other project that I'm doing. 2001 Honda Insight. Picked this up for a fair price. I would say it wasn't cheap, like $500 cheap, but it wasn't over $2,000. It's like $1,500. Had 160,000 miles when I bought it. Now it's got 173,000. So yeah, it runs good. It does not have hybrid. I put these on. So you know what's funny is I had the Insight stickers on, and I was getting riding. Everyone was just riding my butt. I put the CRX VX stickers. No one rides my butt anymore. In fact, people come up next to me and give me a thumbs up. Got the fenders out. I got excommunicated from the Insight forum for doing that. But guess what, fellas? My car. And it's easy to get the tires off. This stupid plastic panel that covers everything, you can't get the tires out. And I'm changing tires twice a year. For summer tires and the winter tires. And then that's the Weiss rig. Brand new 2023 Honda Civic EX Turbo. Wouldn't know it. Not very fast. Subaru would spank it. Good car. There's the wood pile and the dog looking for rodents. All right, so that's the whole update here. It's January 2024 now, and starting a new year, starting a new channel, starting a new process. So, you know, I got all sorts of things going on, all sorts of projects always happening, and keep you guys looped in. Now you got to do the tires. That's the garden. Hoping to do one of those this year. We did a little bit last year. Got some tomatoes and some beans and some... That's all that grew. Everything else died. Mainly because I wasn't super focused on it. Had to drop the big tree in the front yard. It's not there anymore. That puppy, you know, as old as the house, so... couple centuries old. 1.5 centuries maybe. Got some more of those dead trees I gotta take down. It's all free heat. So, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I'll get some more content coming out your way. I got lots of projects going on. It's gonna be fun stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. All right, later.